In this video, we're going to be comparing the brand new 2020 GAN RS with the GAN XS. Let's get into the video. Before we get into directly comparing them, I have a challenge for you guys. Can you tell which one is the GAN RS and the GAN XS? They look pretty similar, right? To make it even more interesting, let's do some first turns of both puzzles and see if you can guess which one is which. Now here's a challenge for me. I've got a blindfold on right now and I've mixed these two cubes up, so I don't actually know which one is what. So I'm gonna turn them both and see if I can guess which one's the XS and which one's the RS. Feels great, this puzzle. I think this one is I think that's the XS, but let's see this other one. Okay, this one feels really good too. This one feels a tiny bit crispier. Okay, I'm gonna have to say this one on the right is the XS and this one on the left is the RS. Okay, I was in fact correct, but the point I was trying to make is, and I hope you can tell from the video, is these puzzles are extremely similar. It's actually very hard to tell them apart. When I was about to make that guess, I was about to actually choose the other way around. So the point of that exercise was these puzzles are so similar. It's really crazy how good GAN's budget cube has become. So let's briefly talk about what you are indeed losing though by going with the RS M over the XS. Well, first of all though, the biggest pro of getting the RS is the price. This is nearly a third of the cost of the XS, and really guys, when you magnetize it yourself, it does take quite a little bit of time to do it, and you want to make sure you do it right. You don't want to get any glue on the surfaces of the pieces, because obviously that's going to affect the turning. But honestly guys, I wish you guys could try both these puzzles right now. It is insane how good the RS is when it's magnetized. Now of course I'm a store owner and I want to encourage you guys to purchase from DailyPuzzles, but I am genuinely saying this from a cubist perspective, and I hope you guys will try this puzzle at competitions once more people get it, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. It's very, very good, and it's definitely not easy to say to recommend the XS anymore. I mean, if you're happy with spending some time on magnetizing this yourself, it's an incredible cube. The biggest thing you will be losing though is the customization once it's set up. With the XS, you have the adjustable magnets. Under the center cap, you have the adjustable tensions, and that is the biggest selling point of the XS. And I'm definitely not ruling this out anymore as an option, because it definitely is a great cube, but the price obviously is a barrier for a lot of people. So if you don't have a lot of money, seriously, pick up the RS. You will not regret it. The only thing is, if you do magnetize it yourself, for most stores, including ours, that will void your warranty. But if you need replacement parts, we can help you with that anyway. So it's not a huge deal, but that is one thing definitely to consider. And then on top of that, the customization isn't as great, because once you glue the magnets in, you're sort of stuck with them. I've got N40 magnets in here right now, and they sort of feel like the middle setting for the XS. Okay, let's quickly compare the corner cutting of these two puzzles. Now, if I went like this real quick, do you guys know which puzzle is which? I didn't actually swap them. That's the RS on the left. But again, back to my point, they're so similar. Okay, let's test the corner cutting. Okay, about halfway, and about line to line. A little bit over line to line though, and it doesn't want to go anymore. So about line to line for the RS, and then the XS, about the same. So the corner cutting is great on both of them. Just for the general performance, I'm using the XS right now. Really guys, everyone who sees this video, if you can, you have to try these puzzles. I'm not making this up at all. The performance is so similar. I was about to say that the XS feels a little bit softer, but it really doesn't. I suppose it's just how I've lubricated it, because the XS is stock right now. and the this one is cleaned out because I did have to magnetize it, but it's actually incredible, guys. Another small difference you're gonna notice is the weight. Realistically though, guys, both of these are in my hand. I've actually mixed these up again. I'd say this one on the left is maybe ever so slightly lighter. Let's check. Okay, that's the RS. So back to my point, there's not a whole lot of difference about these puzzles. Really, guys, if you don't have a lot of money to spend, go for the RS. Pick you up a DIY magnet kit. The only thing I would say is if you've never magnetized a puzzle before, maybe pick up a Guanlong, practice on that first. Don't just go straight ahead on this puzzle, because yeah, if you do make a mistake, it's going to be a lot cheaper to make a mistake on a Guanlong or an older puzzle than the GAN puzzle. But yeah, guys, that's about my conclusion for these two puzzles. Yeah, you guys have to try it. They're both great. They both make sense for different people. If you have a little bit more money, get the XS. But other than that, guys, the RS is incredible. Once you magnetize it, it just removes that stability issue entirely, and it performs just excellently. And yeah, that's about it, guys. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comments below, and we'll be sure to answer them. And if you have any suggestions for future videos, let us know. And other than that, we'll see you in the next one.